That's right.
And the go live button don't work. God damn it.
Ha ha.
Hot mic.
Oh,
And welcome into the company. Welcome, everybody. Come on in, have a seat. Come sit with us, and let's talk about a few things. Oh, we are live on. Hey, I got the exciting part of this. We are live on Instagram right now. So, let me turn my mic down on.
stuttering motherfucker when you hyper.
How do I mute this? Okay. So the problem is I can hear myself on Instagram and through this at the same time, so it's killing me right now. I'm just trying to figure out how to
technical difficulties.
So welcome in, everybody. And first thing I'd like to talk about right now is we just found out that TD Jakes is a bottom bitch.
Hey, what now?
Already? Like,
so listen. Okay. So Cassie, apparently, Cassie has a burner phone.
Cassie,
Kevin Durant.
Yeah, so Cassie says TD Jakes is trending due to unverified claims on TikTok, alleging serious actions during Diddy and Cassie's past relationships. The claim involves evidence given to the FBI by Cassie Ventura, tapes of Diddy's parties, and a burner phone linked to Kim Porter. Some surprising and unnerving claims made by a person on TikTok. This person, whoever, posted on December 21st, suggesting the singer Cassie gave evidence to the FBI against Diddy. The allegations involve serious blah, 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 blah. Now, where TD Jakes comes in,
right back.
And I'm still reading the story here. The claims also mention tapes of Diddy's parties and a burner phone linked to Kim Porter. Diddy's ex-girlfriend, additionally, the TikToker, alleged that an email incriminating TD Jakes, who played a role in Kim Porter's burial. These unverified claims have caused a stir on social media, making TD Jakes a trending topic. In short, they're saying that he's a power bottom, whatever that is. All I know is it has something to do with that lifestyle. And now his name has been brought up in this mess. And we are out of heroes, everybody. We have no more heroes. Have a good night. Hope you guys enjoyed it.
Peace.
You said what?
Deuces.
Yeah. But that is what is happening now. I don't even know if this thing is live anymore because I couldn't turn it down.
I don't see it on IG.
You don't see it on IG?
No.
I'm going to try to do it over again here. But anyway, we're going to keep it going. Welcome in, everybody. Hope everybody's having an amazing day. It is the December 21st. Christmas is Monday. Is that right?
Yep.
Or Sunday. Yeah, Christmas is Monday.
Is it Sunday?
So if you say what?
Is it Sunday or Monday?
It's Monday.
Christmas Day is Monday. Yeah, Christmas Day is Monday.
Yeah. Sunday is that football game mobile.
I mean, you know
what time it is.
Yep. We go. Might have to talk about that because we know people watching.
Mm-hmm. Yep. Mm-hmm. We'll leave it at that. Yep.
Yeah. So let's see here. Nope. I thought somebody was commenting on Instagram Live, but it's not. And what game y'all talking about?
The Cowgirls. They're coming to Miami Gardens to take on the ferocious Dolphins.
And that's the Christmas Day game?
No, it's Christmas Eve.
Yeah, Christmas Eve game. Is that always the same thing like they do Thanksgiving?
No. This just happened to be on Sunday. No.
Mm-hmm. Okay. Cool. But well, I guess y'all have a game to watch and everything there, so that's cool. And
it's a lot of sports happening on Sunday.
Mm-hmm. Like, I bet it is. And this is a good thing too.
And then with the football, like y'all just really trying to.
Then even on Christmas Day, you got 2 or 3 NFL games in addition to all the NBA games.
Yeah.
So there's a lot going on.
Yeah. I mean that's good. I mean you can keep them people at your house busy. Once you are live, if the stream is public, you'll find it at the top of your feed on Instagram. I'm still trying to get this straight, y'all. I'm sorry about this while I'm working on this. But it is saying that we're live.
Sing a song.
But we had a few things we did want to talk about. Of course, this Jonathan Majors thing is taking over the news. We kind of saw it happening, but we were hoping that it wasn't going to happen. But He has been found. That's my phone. I got a lot of shit going on over here. He's been
Folks,
found
it's live. That's what happens, folks. We're live.
Yeah. So Jonathan Majors, of course, assault case. He has been found guilty in that. Now the thing is he going to go to jail?
Well, let's clarify. I don't know the exact charges that he had, but a couple of them he was found not guilty, and he was found guilty of like a harassment and a lower assault charge. So the most exposure he's looking at is a year in jail if he gets that.
Okay.
I'll speak just from let's put it this way: if this happened where I'm more familiar with dealing with criminal court, the chances of him not going to jail would be pretty slim, just because most judges, court systems, you know that you have your right to a trial. But if you're found guilty, you're going to go to jail because you're going to use court's time. They have to pay for jurors.
Yeah.
You know, we could have did other things with the court's resources. So it's very rare that someone is found guilty at trial and then not gone to jail. But now we're in a different state. I don't know how they do things. A high profile person, we don't know what the victim's position is going to be. So to say that he won't go to jail, I can't. I have no idea. I know he's supposed to get sentenced in February.
Right. Yeah. That much I do know. The sentence is in February. So he's
well, that's got to be nerve-wracking, man. You got 2 months.
He's preparing to go in.
Yeah. But you know what we all expected to happen happened. He got dropped from Marvel. So
like that.
I mean, yeah, pretty much just like that. Now,
that was happening.
They had the memo drawn up months ago.
Yeah, they had to do that. That had to happen.
They had that. They had the tweet saved, and they
all of that.
It was in the drafts. Yeah, it was in the drafts.
Yeah, when something like that happens, they don't have a choice but to act on it. Unfortunately. So they got to do what they got to do. They had to drop him from
the question is
from the roster.
The question with his now,
he's off the roster.
They were going to drop him real quickly, but now after time goes by, would they bring him back? Kind of what they did with the.
Well, that's what I was thinking too, man. It's like
James Gunn.
Okay, yeah. So like, okay, he did what he did. How long is it going to take? Because we are a society with a very, very short attention span.
That's true, but that's a different situation.
But we are they're finally taking domestic violence a lot more seriously than how they have in the past, which they should do. So that may be a little different. I don't know if they will or won't, but I hate to say it, but he picked the wrong charge to be convicted of.
Yeah, that's very, very tragic that this happened to him. You feel bad for the man. You do. I mean, I feel bad for him. But you pick your battles, bro. That's something that you got to figure out who you with, who you dealing with. I hate to be like that, but he did kind of put himself in this situation. I saw the tape. We all saw the tape. I think everybody saw it.
Which tape? The tape being read?
Well, whatever happened was happening in the car. It looks like he was forcefully trying to put her in the car. And then something happened. She broke loose, and then they went galloping down the street.
Supposedly, they're arguing over something. Allegedly, another woman responding to texting him on his phone. I don't know. It don't concern me. I don't really like getting in people's situations. But that's supposedly what started the argument. Allegedly.
Yeah.
You know, like you said, you hate for it to happen. I mean, I'm not gonna lose any sleep over it. Because you are this rising guy. You're gonna there's a target on you. You've got to know better. Don't put yourself in a position. That's the main thing right now. Your stock was rising, and now it's trash. You'd be lucky to Tyler Perry movies right now. Let's just be real.
Bro, I'm telling you, this man is about to be doing Tubi movies tomorrow. Like, it's done. Once you get that on you, it's really hard to shake it. And you know, for black folk, I hate to make it a race thing, but for black men in entertainment, be it sports, be it music, be it movies, whatever, once you get a name, it's hard to shake that.
It's like it's pretty much like a Scarlet A on
10 minutes, baby.
Yeah, that's what it is. Exactly. It's a scarlet letter. But so I don't know, man. It's just one of those things we got to wait and see. I hope that he'll be able to make a return because I feel like this whole situation was just not blown out of proportion. But I'll say that it didn't have to go as far as him losing all of his shit with Marvel. Because it's like with these movie companies and everything, it's like you're everything to us until you do something stupid.
Well, I mean,
and then we can't use you anymore.
Don't do that stupid.
Domestic violence and sexual assault and harassment, like that's at the forefront of everything now. So you need to be clean.
Yeah,
because a lot of motherfuckers ain't clean, and it's starting to come out. So,
I mean, hey, don't make the mouse look bad.
Oh, the mouse will kill you. Right. The mouse will murder you.
I'm just saying.
What the fuck? I mean, fuck out of my studio. All right, so maybe I can see the comments now because I couldn't. There we go. Okay, we got all the comments coming in now. I see them now. Ooh. Sorry about that, y'all. But we got a red cup like he got some hypnotic. I can't do hypnotic without him.
So, hypnotic. Whoa.
Jesus.
Yo, what the?
Absolutely. Oh, goodness. Once again, welcome into our Instagram, people. I apologize. We have not quite figured out how all of it works. So if you are commenting on the podcast, I will do my best to try to figure out how to see your comments so we can respond appropriately. But right now, I can't see them. Anyway, so yeah, Jonathan Majors. We were just talking about Jonathan Majors. If you're just getting in here, we were talking about his issue with the domestic issue with the young woman he was with. I think now we're all trying to figure out when Megan Good gonna skip town.
Oh, she
skipped town already?
That happened. I'm sure that happened.
Yeah,
I don't know, man. I don't know, man. She's trying to build a persona. She's trying to build something in Hollywood. So the best thing for her to do is be the stick by your man woman. And that'll put her this much above. Because none of us hate Jonathan Majors. He was in a situation he shouldn't have been in, and it turned out tragically.
I don't know if you want to stick by the man that beat up another woman.
Right. Yeah, I mean, that's okay. There's that part too.
You know. And Rob,
I mean, I want to say he's innocent, but he got accused guilty of doing something. So
yeah, he did something. Now, what may have happened? Let's try to put a little bit of context on this. Now, all of us have a breaking point. Okay, I don't know what was going on with that conversation.
Let's tread very carefully. The comments by Brian right now may not reflect the
they don't reflect my shit either.
Yeah. Yeah, whoa. Go ahead, Brian. I'm just saying.
Man, Stonehenge face. Jesus. Lost his case, his money, and he's about to lose his girl. All right, so let's say you're in a situation with a young lady, okay, and y'all trying to build something. But you know that this lady is unhinged, okay? So the lady's unhinged. She starts with you about something silly like the phone thing or him talking to another girl, and you're trying your best not to get involved in this situation. But she's in your face. She's like shaking you and putting her hands on you and trying to slap you. What do?
If it's at that point, it's time to leave the relationship.
Mm-hmm. Yeah. The answer is always walk away. I don't. There's no right answer to this. It's always walk away.
I mean, he tried to run, but apparently something happened before he ran.
He tried to put her in the car. You saw her pick her up and try to shove her.
You already fucked up by putting your hands on her.
Yeah,
there's always a camera somewhere.
Mm-hmm.
I just vividly remember seeing him running down the street away from her.
Because you don't watch movies anyway, so go away.
And why are you calling this man Stonehenge face?
This dude, as soon as we start talking about movies in the chat, he'd be like, "Okay, I'm out."
Oh, big nose.
He don't watch movies. He watched documentaries. He watched TV shows.
Well, yeah. So yeah, that's what everybody's talking about right now as far as movies and everything goes, and it does change how Marvel. It does change Marvel in a direction. It puts them in another direction. Whenever you lose a key character, because he was supposed to be key in like the next 3 or 4 movies, right?
But Like I said in pregame, they already had it set up. Like when did Loki come out? Loki came out like 2 months ago.
Yeah,
they already knew. All right, if we need to pivot back to Kang, we got it. But let's get rid of this dude now.
So they already had an end game.
Yeah, exactly. Nice. I see what you did there.
But see, and then that puts Marvel in a bad position. It's like, what do we do?
It doesn't. Because
you know what? Not really though, because they like I was trying to say too. The post to go along with Sosa said, they didn't fully lay down the foundation for Kang yet, so they could
go back and forth.
Yeah,
and with the multiverse and Kang being part of the multiverse, they could be like, you know what? Come on back. If you're innocent, if you beat the bitch, all right, get the fuck on.
Well, and see, this is what Ernest is saying. It's going to be a decade.
I mean,
I don't think it's going to take that long.
What's the over and under on that?
I don't think it's going to be that long. I give him 2 years tops. You'll see him in something.
2 years
now. Yes.
Nah, you can't.
2 years tops. And what's going to happen is going to be some notebook, touchy-feely film movie that nobody really wants to watch, but it's going to put him back in the public eye as far as movies and fame.
I don't know, Brian.
Give him 2 years. We have a very, very short attention span.
But there's social. Remember that.
It depends on how long he's going to be locked up. If he gets locked up somewhere.
Well, I think you said like no more than a year. Maybe he's going to do a year.
The most he can do is a year.
Yeah, let's say he doesn't even do that. So if he's technically, let's say he's on house arrest for
Marcus already said that Tyler can't save him.
Tyler can't save him. Tyler's going to stay away from this motherfucker. Like this dude is poison right now.
Yeah. Well, worst case, best. Well, I guess worst case scenario. Like he on house arrest for 8 months.
Let me ask you all this now. This is more of an extreme comparison, but how long did it take for Mike Tyson to recover when he came back out?
That's an athlete. That's different.
What's different about it?
Though.
What do you mean? What's different about it?
What's different about it? I mean, you're still a public figure.
Yeah.
That did something stupid.
No, mind you, there was no social media back then, obviously, but still.
Obviously, I mean, there's no social media. But
I think things like this affect athletes more than they do actors. Like, let's say you do something and you're an athlete. You miss too many seasons. Nobody wants you because you've been on the sidelines for too long.
Yeah,
well, that's true. That too. But remember, he didn't do a team sport. Now we're talking about individuals.
When Mike came back, he wasn't.
His edge. To be fair, his edge was gone after Buster Douglas knocked him out. So that might not be the best example. But that's one thing I was trying to kind of think of.
Yeah.
Oh shit.
Tubi Cinema just like Columbia Short and Garrett. See, that's what I'm saying. He's gonna be on Tubi.
Hey, I'm sorry. Who's Columbia Short? I don't know who that is.
Oh, that's
I know Mo, but I'm just saying.
Yeah,
we ain't heard from. After Scandal cut him, I ain't heard that dude since.
Oprah's not touching him either. Oprah's not touching him either. Obama produced movie on Netflix. You talking about like what was that shit called that they released?
I saw parts of it today, but
oh my god, that movie pissed me off so bad. Like what the fuck just happened? Nothing happened. It's like, come on, man, for real. So don't let Obamas make any more movies. Great people, love them.
Oh, I got it saved in my favorite, so I gotta watch it, but I hadn't seen it yet.
All right.
Yeah, don't put too much stock in that one.
Oh, I wasn't.
I want to retract what I said about athletes. Athletes back then is different, but athletes now, MLB, NBA, NFL, anything criminal domestic violence related, you're done. It's a wrap. I forgot about Ozuna. Ozuna got suspended for what? A year, Nick?
Yeah. So.
When he beat on
Oh, damn, Robin.
What?
All right, Robin.
You might be on to something.
Where Robert come from with that one?
Yeah,
I don't know where that would come
Oh.
from, bro. But she chased that nigga like 4 blocks. Look, he's talking about everybody laughing. The man, I don't know, man. Back to the time frame he's going to be gone. But what were you about to say, Evil? I'm talking about to call you Evil Sosa. Sosa?
Oh, just the fact that, you know, in this day and age, it used to be whatever, like Robert Downey Jr. used to get caught with drugs and they were like, all right, you're going to rehab, and 4 years later, 5 years later, you know, oh, you come back. You know, he could still act. But an athlete back then, nah, you can't take that.
But let's think about it too now. Robert Downey Jr. Okay, so he did in 2008. He started with Iron Man, right? It's 2008.
He started the MCU.
How long before that did he have an acting gig?
It was about. Ooh, I have to go look. I thought it was.
I'm sure.
Tropic Thunder.
Tropic Thunder was after. I think Tropic Thunder had to be.
I believe Tropic Thunder was
he did Iron Man.
Okay.
No.
Okay.
Shortly after. Yeah, I'm sorry. Shortly after.
So that's one of the things, though. There was this huge gap in his career where he couldn't get anything done because of his transgressions, because of what he did.
But well, part of that is he had a long history of abuse. But the other part is it was, I don't want to say just drugs, but he didn't beat on a woman.
But it was just
he didn't beat on no white woman. So
and Marcus, if you're talking about Eddie Winslow,
I don't know.
Name a movie he was in. Please name one besides
I don't know.
Tyler Perry.
I think he's trying to talk about Eddie.
Eddie Murphy.
Eddie Murphy, yeah.
I don't remember that. I don't remember that at all.
No, I'm thinking somebody else. Never mind.
Well, Eddie Murphy was the whole thing when he picked up the transvestite chick.
But picking up one and beating on one is still two different things.
He's gonna have to get a great publicist that deals with rehabbing careers.
Get Robert Downey Jr.'s publicist.
You know what he's gonna have to do? I hate to say it, but he's gonna have to do a Magical Negro movie.
Don't ever say that again.
He got to do a Mr. Church. He got to do a what was the thing that Will Smith did when he was the golfer?
Nope.
The something of Baggins.
The one that's filmed here?
Bilbo Baggins?
It's not
Legend of Bagger Vance.
Bagger Vance. That's what it is.
Yeah, that movie did not slap. Okay.
You're an idiot.
You're an idiot. I still went there. It's for
You're dumb.
Because all you have to do is start preaching and he'll be good. Preachers ain't doing too well right now. We done talked about TD Jakes being a.
Can we just stop talking about Will Pinkett, please?
Power bottom.
I can't. It's forever beef, Sosa.
I'm tired of that motherfucker, man.
Yeah, but that's just it's sad that all this happened. I wish there could have been something else that happened that put his name in lights, but he chose this path. Whenever you put your hands on a woman, you choose the path that you're on. So he's going to have to pay the piper. Unfortunately, I don't think they're going to take any money from him, but he's not going to make any more with Marvel.
No. Well, is he going to make any more with anybody else? Yeah, that's my question.
Not anytime soon.
Yeah, if they with Disney, he's cooked. Like, just call it a wrap.
But what happens though? So Disney's not going to pull all the shows he was in. That's not going to
pull him.
No,
it was already money.
But he's still making money from those residuals, though, right?
Possibly.
Like they can't pause your residuals. That's a contract. That's
I guess depends on what his contract was. So
yeah.
Well,
I'm pretty. If he signed a contract at the bottom, it said you can't hit no bitches. Like.
Not that.
Well, that's a moral clause. That's what a moral clause comes in.
That's probably something Disney would put in the clause, though.
Yeah, they got to,
All right, let's see. Robert says, "Hear me out. I don't view Jonathan as abusive. He definitely might shake you a little or grip your arm, but he's not Chris Brown or anyone. We still buy his music.
No.
Did anything negative happen to Chris Brown's career?
Fuck yeah.
Yes.
Hell yeah.
But now think about this, Brian. The image that he was never going to be the same. He was never going to be that good boy, that clean cut. Boy next door anymore. That was gone.
But
I remember, then he tried to come back with an album too soon, and it flopped.
Yeah.
And to that point, if that would have happened now, he'd be done.
Well, I remember there was this big blow up over whether he should have performed at the Michael Jackson thing, and they did.
I mean, no, like Robin said, he's good now, but I think he tried to come back too soon, and he tried to kind of say the same image he was before. That was Chris Brown died.
What he came out with he did an interview with I forget the lady's name, and she pressed him on it. He flipped out.
Robin Roberts.
Right, yeah.
Yep.
And he spazzed out, and that didn't help your image, motherfucker.
Yeah.
So,
no.
Right. But if he would have did that shit now, matter of fact, we just talked about Tyson. If Tyson would have did this shit now, Tupac, Floyd Mayweather, and Chris Brown, if them four would have did any of that shit now, I think it's a wrap for all of them.
I would agree.
Because they all got hit.
So does the punishment that you may endure, does the punishment you go through vindicate you? Like when you get if you get punished, like let's say dude that shot Meg in the foot, he in jail now, right?
Yep.
That bitch ass motherfucker.
When he gets out, does he reserve the right to start his career over?
I don't give a fuck. I don't listen to that bitch anyway.
He does. I mean, there's two separate things. He doesn't pay his debt to society, so he deserves to try to do his career. Now, whether people want to support him is a whole different story. Yeah, he's entitled to do his career. He paid his debt.
Okay.
Robin going down that.
But what did she say? You know how good you're gonna be to start dating Megan Good while you have an independent domestic business.
Hey, Robin, Robin.
She been thinking about this.
Good.
Yeah. Hey, Robin, she been keeping that.
Look at that. She still saying good. I mean, but it is what it is. That's what he chose to do. And the reason I ask is because there's so many times athletes, performers, actors, whatever, they'll do something and go to jail, and then they come out and then try to resurrect their career, and it kind of just flutters. It doesn't really go anywhere. So you think it's more of the court of public opinion that's holding these people down?
Yes.
Yes.
Because I don't really remember us forgiving anybody.
No, we haven't.
No,
well, that's
not really.
We just touched on that. It was, and I'll add on to that. The publicist is definitely big, but also the agent. So those two together work tandem, and I'm sure that they've resurrected many careers if they're
I'm not gonna say no one's been forgiven. I won't go that far. I think some people have. I think some have, because I think some people have resurrected themselves. Now also it depends on what the infraction was, because some people are never going to forgive. Like for example, some people will never forgive Mike Vick for what he did.
Nope.
But you could argue he paid his debt to society and he has rehabilitated himself.
Yep.
Yes. But you still gonna have people that will never forget what he did. And I understand that.
Now, for me, of course, what he did was horrible. But as soon as he did his debt, he paid his debt and got out, I was let the man play.
I agree.
What's the problem?
That's my point. That's my point. But that's my point. I think he rehabilitated himself. He's one of the few examples that I think really has. Again, you got people that they will always see what he did. I understand that, and I won't. I would never change someone's opinion about that. But I do think he's one person where I will say he went out of his way to change his image for the better. I will say that he's one of the exceptions. For
I'm with you, Ernest.
I'm with you, Ernest. What you talking about right here? I will forever hate the Falcons for how they did him, and that's why I agree. He'll always be so.
Mike what? Mike Vick?
Yeah, that's what she's saying. No, Mike Jackson. She said Mike Jackson would have been canceled just like Robert Kennedy.
Ernest was talking about Mike Vick.
Oh, Michael Jackson. Oh, okay. Yeah. Sorry. Okay.
Now, you know the funny thing is, the flip side of that is, so Mike Tyson was convicted. A lot of people like that shit didn't happen. They don't believe. They believe he just got the wrong end of the deal, whatever. OJ, on the other hand, he killed that bitch. And he don't shut up, and he can't rehabilitate his image because he don't shut the fuck up about it.
Well, he wrote a book about. Well, I didn't do it. But if I did
exactly. He don't shut your mouth.
And you know what?
I mean, he wrote a book about the damn thing too. So I'm like, dude, how you?
It's just.
I mean,
like God, God bless the dead. I don't mean to bring this up, but even Kobe he wasn't convicted, but the court of public opinion at the time was like, you did that shit.
Yeah.
Switched the number and went and made the whole PR thing. Whoever his PR was hired that motherfucker. Mm-hmm. He went, he did the whole shit with Vanessa and started playing this and whatever. Who? I don't.
That's
care.
wrong.
But you know what I mean? It's just.
Yeah. I honestly, I'll put it this way. I think again, it depends on what the infraction was, and I'll also say this now too, because this is the times we're in now. What kind of is there a video? Let's be real. Ray Rice was done the moment we saw the video.
That's
the wrong one to pull up.
Yeah. I'm just saying. Ray Rice was done.
Yeah,
I'm just saying.
And he never came back.
He never did. Think about if there was never a video of Ray Rice, he would have been playing still.
Some people use OJ as a lick back. Yeah, you can't do that. But yeah, that's the thing, man. Video, and I think that's what everybody kind of braces for every time they hear a celebrity caught up in some shit. Like, let's wait for the video. I know this video. There's got to be video.
Oh, TMZ got you.
Yeah,
exactly.
Yeah. They had the street cameras following the chase with Jonathan Majors and this chick.
And you could tell how long that run was. You could tell it was multiple street cameras.
Like, it was multiple street cameras. I wonder how much they paid that guy to be like, we'll grease your palms. We'll grease your palms if you give us this tape.
I think the going rate is 100,000 and up.
Yeah, he ain't working no more. Let's put it that way. He quit the next day.
Hey, side note, do y'all know how he met that girl?
Don't want to know.
She was a dancer or
I was about to say if she was a stripper, don't say it.
No, for one of the Marvel movies on scene. He met her on set at one of the movies.
Fuck me.
Yeah, I got.
So he's getting locked up for an extra.
Yes.
Yeah.
Yes, Mobile. Yeah. Exactly.
Now I promise you, this ain't the last time you hear this woman's name. She famous now. Oh, she fucking famous.
Is she?
She's gonna be on. She might be on Beat Up Women's of Hollywood reality show.
Damn it, Brian.
Don't make that a thing.
I don't want to give her that energy, bro. I don't
make that a thing.
Damn it, Brian.
It's gonna be a thing. It's gonna be beautiful. It's gonna be a thing. It's gonna get a million viewers.
And
I'm not.
It's liable to happen, but I don't want to give her that energy though.
I'm not excusing anything this motherfucker did, but she was shit too.
So, oh yeah.
Like both of them, like y'all need to just leave each other alone. If you know anybody in a relationship that resembles that, tell both of them leave each other alone.
Once you get in an abusive relationship, and once again, I don't like making a race issue out of things, but if you're a brother and you get in a relationship with a Caucasian woman, chances are when shit goes south, you are the one to blame. You are going to be the one to blame. And there's no way you're going to shake it because there's something about those tears that carry weight.
I agree with Robin. I do agree with Robin.
I don't know if this is the first time she chased him. They're toxic, clearly.
Yeah, y'all just need to listen to the masses. If it's like this, leave each other alone. Because
if it was a black woman and a black man, I promise you, this would have just been a funny video.
I would have swept under the rug.
Look at Christian Rock and Blueface. Like, there's no way that shit would have gone on as long as it did if one of them was not black.
I agree. Oh, you know what? Let's not forget the fact that this idiot said, essentially, he was trying to say that the girlfriend needed to be like Coretta Scott King or Michelle Obama.
He said, what now?
He was trying to compare the victim.
Oh, he was telling her that.
Yes, that she needed to be like Coretta Scott King or Michelle Obama.
Why would you put?
We're dealing with idiots. I'm Sosa. We're dealing with idiots.
First of all, okay. So anybody
That's
who does
two
anything,
untouchables.
let's
They're
talk
untouchable.
about, let's think about artists, man. Let's think about artists, man. Anybody who does anything artistically really, really, really well, they're touched. They have a problem. Think about Kanye, fucking Einstein, all these people. They're geniuses at what they do, but they're touched. He is genius at acting. He's a genius.
I mean, at what point do we can't excuse that though?
Yeah.
I'm just like, you're right. Thank you.
Mm-hmm.
No, he was on how to care. Yeah, but
still, the point was he was comparing her to them, to these two iconic women.
That's kind of like saying you need to be like my mama.
Yeah.
Hell,
he still that he was comparing.
Then date your mama.
I can't stand that's say that crazy, shit, man. That's some crazy shit to say. So you gotta know that if he's not all the way like a nut, he's touched. Something's wrong up there. Something's wrong. It's got to be for you to ask Megan Good out while all this shit is happening. You fresh off another girl.
Oh no, it's called damage control.
Yeah. So who hired Megan Good to date this motherfucker?
She hired herself. You know, Megan Good, fresh out of the marriage with the pastor, who was treating her wrong.
Shit. So she damaged too.
Exactly. Hey, but it's not my business.
Hurt people. Hurt people.
Shut the fuck up.
I don't.
Oh my God.
I mean, there's something there. There's something there. She's trying to rebuild her image. She wants to have more parts and be taken more seriously in Hollywood because we all look at her like a cute darling. Megan detected to get Robin is stuck on this Megan and this thing. Like that is this is the central issue with this whole thing with Robin. The man's dick.
I rock with you though, Robin, because you on to something. That's all I can say. You on to something. That's all I can say.
All of this is gonna get him. There's somebody sneaking in Jonathan DMs right now. Like you had a chick running after you, and you got Megan Good after she left a pastor.
Go ahead and get in some more trouble, motherfucker.
Yeah, please, bro. What he need to do, and I say this about athletes. There's something that you can do to stay out of trouble if you're an athlete.
Practice.
Go to practice. Go home.
Practice.
Go to the games and go back home. If you an
actor,
I've
been saying that shit for 8 years.
It's so simple. If I was blessed with the athletic abilities that some of these kids right now, you would never see my name in nothing but the game. That's the only time you hear about me. Home game.
Yo, some dudes just make good decisions. Like Derek Jeter, he bagged half of Manhattan. You never saw his name in no shit.
He gave every last one of a gift bag.
You talk about Sean Kemp, Tyreek Hill, the new Sean Kemp.
Is he the new Sean Kemp?
Oh yeah. You hear the news?
For real?
No.
He had like three kids this year.
He had 3 kids this year from what? 2 different women.
2 or 3 different women. He just got married. Like he just got married.
Yeah, he just got married.
He got 7. He's got 7 total kids.
See,
and 2 of the women are filing for paternity suits against him.
Something happened leaving the stadium that made him turn that car down a street he should have turned down.
Man,
he was running fast.
It was off season got him, man. That's all it was. He was just having fun in off season.
That Miami life, man. Cheetah.
Yeah, that's why he went to Miami.
Hey,
Robin said she's
I'm not touching my past.
Nope.
See, Robin. My wife
was trying to say Robin trying to get some. So who was chasing you? Conversations going on when we see in the podcast, and none of us want that conversation.
Robin tried to
see Robin. No, Robin. No.
He said like how many blocks?
It's called Miami. It's called Miami.
Yeah, and you know what? When they had the bubble, that was the perfect example of not doing what the fuck you supposed to be doing. They gave you a clear place to be all day. NBA bubble.
Oh yeah.
Pandemic.
Well, you
when
couldn't
people
go
kept being found everywhere else besides the bubble, and that's the only place you needed to be.
Oh yeah, that's that's why they got on Lou Williams for going to the strip club in Atlanta.
I'm going to a funeral. Going to a funeral, he detoured to the strip club. Come on,
Robert has a chain of questions. Was it through the woods?
Man, I ain't following Robin up, man.
Nope.
Oh, Robert, I love you, but I swear I'm not following you.
No. She's stuck on this, and I'm pretty sure she's gonna preach to other people. It's the dick, y'all. I'm telling you, it's the dick. That's the problem. Nigga need to be castrated.
Hey, chill out.
Whoa.
Don't say that again.
I apologize. Whoa. It's the 9% beer. It's getting me.
I do got a question though. Y'all saying that y'all don't think that Jonathan Majors has arrived?
Have you been to Blue Flame in Queen City? What now? What was your question?
Y'all say he was up and coming. Y'all don't think he arrived yet?
There was so much else. There was so much more he could have done. Like there's movies he put out, that are great, but nobody watched them.
But
now that he had the thing,
no, I don't think so.
I think
he had more to do.
I didn't. Not yet. No, I didn't think so.
Because Lovecraft Country,
it was good.
I didn't like that show.
It was good, but nobody watched it.
I didn't like Lovecraft Country. Actually,
but he made, you know, he made his.
As a matter of fact, it wasn't the old girl from Lovecraft Country. She was in
Loki. Yeah.
Word.
I feel like if he wasn't there, he was on the doorstep.
It got too weird for me. It's like I didn't.
Oh yeah, it was out there. It went there.
Yeah, that's not my.
Yeah, it was.
And God bless. I think that's Michael K. Williams' last role.
It was? Okay.
No,
I think so. But my point is,
he had a movie.
If he hasn't arrived, he was on the doorstep.
He was on the doorstep. Because I mean, think about it. Think about it. Okay,
go with that. Yeah, he's on the
so
doorstep.
before Marvel, we know he's done things, and they were great movies, but nobody went to see them for him. Now, after this, the movies that he would have made, people were going to go see him because he was in them.
So you didn't go see him because he was going to be in Creed?
No.
Wow.
Honestly, that was more about the Creed, the name, the franchise for me. Just the fact that no.
I just knew he was going to be in there because he was going to be the.
And keep in mind too, this is still after Marvel. Creed 2 is still after Marvel. Go ahead.
It's still in the same year.
So if there's some other jabroni playing the character, would you still see Creed 3?
No.
Yes, you would have.
I wasn't impressed with Creed anyway, to be honest with you.
So you would because of Jonathan Majors?
Yeah.
Okay.
Because it was to me, because it's almost a retelling of the whole thing. Like, I like Rocky 3. So I was like, all right, this is going to be like Rocky 3, but Jonathan Majors is in there. I'm going to go watch this bitch. Because I didn't like one.
Well, you know what? That's fair enough. You said it's kind of like Rocky 3. Okay, that's kind of... So it's a little bit because of the franchise then, a little bit. Then. I think that's the best movie, Rocky movie, Rocky 3.
If you're going to go that route, I have to agree with you, but the fact that he was playing the role of Clubber Lang...
Yeah.
I mean...
But if that's the reason why if he was a big reason why you went to see him, that's fine. I think most people that was not the reason. Like for me, the Creed movies were okay, but I was a fan of the Rocky franchise minus Rocky 5.
We are all of a certain age, so we all have these emotional attachments to some of these series or some of these collections of movies. Rocky is one of them. What was the thing he did? Rambo was horrible, but we are emotionally connected to Rambo. So we all went to see the new ones.
Pull up Ernest's last thing.
Right here?
Yep.
He's gonna do a talk show circuit, professing his sins and starting a nonprofit. I can see him in like his weird clothes he wears sitting there talking to Ellen's gone, isn't she? I don't even know who's a talk show person anyway.
I don't know anymore.
And Kelly Clarkson.
So they just gave all the American Idol people shows.
Unfortunately.
Are you serious? Does Ruben Studdard?
Nobody knows what Ruben Studdard is.
So he's not cooking.
No.
Or is he having a stroke?
I'm sorry for 2004. He disappeared.
He's just eating somewhere.
He's eating somewhere. Yeah, he's eating good.
That's all.
I ain't seen him since I'm sorry for 2004.
That song was fucking trash.
Let's talk about R&B because Nick got a lot of shit to say about R&B.
Why you snitching on
got
me,
to say about
Sosa?
R&B, Sosa?
Man.
Specifically, what does Nick want to talk about with R&B?
So I put two things in the chat. I'm only going to talk about one. Wait, come on back, Nick. I'm only going to talk about one. It was
Christmas songs.
No. Well, fuck the Christmas songs. It was the.
Whoa!
It was the. Hey Nick, what was that one I said when they stopped leaning on walls?
Yeah.
That's when R&B went south.
Yeah.
What? When they started leaning on walls, I need some examples.
He said a thing about leaning on walls and something else. It said
singing in the desert.
She had a post again.
Gosh, I can't remember the other part of it. Oh, hold on, I gotta find it.
Yeah. So it was just a
it's basically saying that the R&B lost its swag when the artist stopped leaning on walls and grabbing the air.
Yes, that's it. Grabbing the air. Yes, that was it. Now they use examples from the 90s and 2000s. So, but yes, that was the post essentially. And there was some suspect examples in there that I had a problem with.
Yeah,
I don't know. Yeah, we went down rabbit hole of other things I don't fully want to say right now.
I'm not gonna bring it up, Nick. I'm not gonna bring it up.
I was hurting one of them. You said I was like, bro, for real?
That I said?
Yeah.
Who did I say that you
like? Donnell Jones? Like, come on, bro.
Donnell Jones? You like Donnell Jones?
You
didn't like Donnell Jones?
That stung me a little bit.
Hey, Nick don't like nobody though.
Wait. Hold on. You like Donnell Jones?
Yeah, Nick don't like nobody.
Wait. I like the remix with Left Eye.
But that's still Donnell Jones, though.
Damn, he been singing
dead, so you can't talk about the dead.
The remix, though. I mean, he can't sing. I'm sorry, I don't like him. I don't like Donnell Jones. That where I want to be. No, I'm sorry. I don't like that.
Do you like Carl Thomas?
Like,
oh my God, he don't like Carl Thomas. God damn.
He's okay. He's okay, but he's not my cup of tea.
Wait, who do you like?
Man,
I like you,
I'm about to see.
Man, R&B artists, motherfucker. Because we touched on it last week. There's no more R&B groups, so it's no groups no more. So it's just artists. So
there's got to be an R&B group out there right now, slipping under our radar.
Well, okay.
Damn,
I'm sorry. Yeah, Mobile. I'm sorry, but no, I'm sorry. I think he was a one-hit wonder, and honestly, that one hit was again the remix. I think Left Eye carried the song. I'm sorry,
Ernest. Plenty of Fish fucked up R&B.
Okay, hold on. Let me look at what Robin said.
What?
Top 5 males.
There we go, Robin, with the topic. Top 5 males.
Okay.
Joe's good, but he need chapstick. Tank look like he taking a shit all the time. Avant got them curls popping just for me.
I'm sorry.
Valentine and Brian McKnight is cockeyed.
Wait.
Okay.
The chapstick.
The what?
The chapstick coming. Hold on. I will say this. Out of that list, I only like Joe. I actually saw Joe live. I do like Joe. The chapstick line's best up. Brian McKnight, I'm sorry. I think he's
he beats women.
Brian McKnight is dope, man.
It's just Brian McKnight.
He begs for pussy.
Yeah. I'm sorry. Tank, get out of here. I'm sorry. Tank, no. Avant is a wannabe redacted.
Ooh,
what happened?
Avant is a wannabe redacted.
Why am I here, Robin? I am. I'm a little bit. Be sneaking out sometimes. Brian hates his first kids. Oh,
we talking about McKnight or Brian? This guy?
Oh, Brian McKnight. Oh, he's talking about Brian McKnight. Oh, she's talking about Brian McKnight. Okay, I was like, okay. Please your mind now. The last one.
Did you sound bitter? Nah, I'm not bitter. Nah.
I mean, I dig. I really.
I like Joe.
There are absolutely no R&B groups right now.
No, I like Joe a lot. Again, I saw him live. My wife and I, we had a good time. I like Joe. Just the rest of them, nah, not for me.
What about I can't stay away. What's his name? Anthony Hamilton. What about Anthony Hamilton, Robin? Where do you put him? I mean, he can knock out one or two of these people that you got on your list. Like I would switch out Tank for Anthony Hamilton.
I'm sorry. Get rid of Avant, man. I'm sorry.
Yeah,
get Avant out of here.
Give him an Avant song.
What's y'all five? What's y'all top five?
My top five. Okay. Remember now, I'm old. Anthony Hamilton. I put CeeLo in there just because I like the way he sings. What Gideon? Gideon, is that his name?
No, we talking about males, like solo artists now.
Yeah, we talking about solo artists.
Okay.
Put Gideon in there. I don't know. I need two more.
I need to think too on this, but I mean, I like Joe. Joe would actually probably be in mine.
Mm-hmm.
Johnny Gill.
Is Prince not on nobody's list?
You can put Prince if you want to.
I don't have a list. I don't give a fuck.
I'm just saying, no. Hold on. Well, no, we think of just.
You better not say Jacquees.
Jacquees, whatever that nigga name is.
No,
the king of R&B.
R&B, but no. Joe, I like Johnny Gill. Michael Jackson.
I like spotty bearded Anthony Hamilton. Hey, listen, everybody can't grow a thick and luxurious beard, ma'am. Excuse me. Ernest says Joe, Tevin Campbell, two of the Edmonds brothers, and Bilal.
I do like Babyface now. Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
Yo, Mobile's DJing, he ain't saying shit. What's going on right
now? Mobile is doing research.
That who's your favorite artist thing? Because I know too many of them. And I performed or was on stage with too many of them. Yeah,
just give us five, in no particular order.
I have no top five, but yeah, I'm just naming people I like.
Damn, I got a picture of Carl Thomas somewhere. I really was about to drop it on you because I was like, yo, but
turtleneck Carl Thomas.
Do I like her? I got no problem.
I said turtleneck Carl Thomas.
Nobody likes
yeah. Singing in the rain, grabbing the air, Carl Thomas. Yeah.
Is Prince considered pop? I didn't think Prince was pop.
Yeah, Prince is pop.
He's more along the lines of pop than
I wouldn't. Okay, all right. My bad. Disregard.
But who's my top five?
I don't know if I have a top five.
I can't stay.
Well, just five that I really like.
Robin says Genuine.
Robin, Genuine.
Yeah,
and Genuine. No,
he said names that.
Oh no, man, Genuine.
The dude's like he's on puberty.
I'm sorry, but Genuine's first two albums were sort of fire.
Sort of herpes. They were herpes.
Whoa, chlamydia.
Albums.
If you'd like to audition to be a member of the company, so we can replace some of these motherfuckers who have no respect for anybody but themselves, please send your emails to.
Hold on, I behave tonight. Y'all can't do that to me.
Hey, what, Genuine? I am drinking. Genuine had a couple of singles. Yes,
Genuine had two albums that were amazing.
Amazingly trash.
Amazing.
Trash. No.
Well, Nick don't like nobody though, for real.
I'm gonna send Nick two of these albums from Genuine. You're gonna listen to them, and I want you to tell me if they whack.
I don't like. No, I can't say. I can't stand his voice.
I'll say this one thing. When Brian's favorite group is Boyz II Men because he got friend zone. Robin throws Boyz II Men in there because she friend zone motherfuckers. So
Genuine had singles. Yes, he had a couple, but no.
Genuine had albums. Like those two albums
that no one bought. Right? No. I'll down that hill. No, he had. I gave him about 3 or 4 singles. That's it.
I get more than that because I already know the 3 singles you're talking about. Pony.
I bet you don't.
Pony. Is Pony one of them?
I'll give you Pony.
Okay, Pony's one of them.
Okay.
Let me think. What was the one I was about to sing? It's fun, girl. Where you been?
I hate that song. No, hate that song. So anxious. Hate it.
So
Hate so
anxious.
anxious. Hate it. Nope.
Them jeans. I didn't like them jeans, but them jeans.
Nope. Didn't like it either. Nope.
Well, then which ones you talking about?
See, you didn't know. Same OG.
Huh.
Yeah. Ponies was fine, and gosh, there's one more. I tell you, it definitely so anxious. I hate that song. That differences. Oh God, that's trash.
Differences? You didn't like differences?
Trash. Awful.
Okay.
I got
my children.
Hello, my children. Let me bless you with good music. Central C and Dave Sprinter. No, thank you, God. Ain't it your birthday coming up soon? Shouldn't you be getting prepared?
What?
This dude named God Almighty just came in here for some reason. Saying weird shit. So I mean, I don't know. I don't know who you're talking about. If you're not giving those songs props, I don't know which ones you're talking about.
I mean, the ones that are decent.
Can you wear hands? Yeah.
I don't. You don't know which ones are decent.
Man,
I'm sorry. Now, again, with Genuac, I don't like his voice. His voice.
I understand that. I understand.
It's like nails on a chalkboard.
Yeah. Because I don't like what's my man name that we were talking about before? Keith Sweat. I can't stand his voice.
Yeah.
And
so he begs too, though.
He
begs too.
Yeah. I think he's trash.
So again, he may have a good song. Some of them I don't think so, but his voice just turns me off.
Mm-hmm.
Oh, Chicky hate that motherfucker.
She don't like Keith Sweat?
No, yeah, she can't. Like he begged for pussy too much.
No, herpes, Usher. Hey,
he's fine.
Hey, he's fine. Yeah, he is fine.
Y'all can't.
But Usher, hey, that may make sense.
Disrespectful.
Hey, but I'm being funny, but when you get a residency in Vegas and pull in the numbers that he pulls in, not because you're talented, but also because you're a performer, what can you say about the guy?
This dude. Now you talking with the albums. Usher got albums now. Now if you want to go by
I can't front on him. I'm not gonna front on him.
Genuac wished he had albums like Usher.
Who?
Genuac. He wished.
Top 5. Shakita says.
All
right, so here's
there we go.
Maxwell.
Top 5. Wait, what is this up here? I can't get Robin. Hold on. Oh, there it is. D'Angelo, Anthony Hamilton, Usher, Miguel.
Wait,
who's
Miguel? Oh, she's like Hulk Hogan. Okay, doing leg drops.
Who's Lucky Day?
I think she meant to say Luther because she go back down. Yeah, go down a little bit.
Oh yeah,
she's dropping off though.
Oh, Luther. Okay, I was about to say who the fuck is Lucky Day?
Chicky. Now, Fat Luther, right?
She don't distinguish.
She don't distinguish.
I don't think she distinguishes. Ask her. Okay. Ask her, but I don't think she distinguishes.
Fat Luther? I mean, there's a difference.
All right, so Robin says, I'll give you tracks. Tank and Jay Valentine, slow Tank. I don't know what that means. Nothing on Genuine. Differences only when you're lonely. I'll do anything.
You lost me with differences.
This Tank song.
Hey, so she does distinguish.
And she wants Fat Luther.
There we go. All right, Fat.
She says
all right. That's right.
Y'all wrong, man. That man been fat.
That's right.
That voice ain't never stopped voicing. Fat or skinny.
No, yes it did.
No, it didn't.
Yes, it did. Hey, Fat. Hey, you gotta take a deep breath control when you're fat.
Oh my God.
Doop 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 doop.
Chicky, we here. I'm sorry.
She said I didn't read it right.
No, he didn't.
Them lungs different. Whatever, man. Luther been Lutheran, whether he was fat or skinny, whether he was on, whether he was on Atkins or eating banana and peanut butter sandwiches.
There's so many people wouldn't make a distinction.
What do you say, Sosa?
You know, they're so like. I don't know a lot of this, but when I watched what's that movie with Queen and Slim? they're in the car and they're asking, and he said Skinny Luther, and she's like, I don't trust nobody that listen to Skinny Luther.
Thank you.
Really?
Exactly.
She's like, if it's like a quick throwaway scene, but it's like,
no, you
Yeah,
can't.
you know what they're talking about.
Yeah.
Huh. There's a reason why we say that.
Don't get me wrong. I'm more on the Big Luther side. I ain't gonna lie, but y'all tripping with this skinny. Like he ain't have hits when he was skinny.
Exactly,
like,
B. Like he wasn't putting this shit out. You know.
Okay, I'm not saying he didn't have hits, but there's a dramatic difference with Fat Luther and Skinny Luther.
Luther like girls, there would have been a bunch of Luther Juniors running.
I mean, like,
God damn it, Brian.
not as many as Fat Luther though. Not as many.
We're not going.
Top 5 lady artists: Layla Hathaway. I dig that all the way. Kiki Wyatt, love it. Brandy, digging it.
It's too many.
Whitney,
I'm not Brandy fan.
Tamia,
Kiki Wyatt's got a top 5 voice. She's just crazy, but she got a top 5 voice.
I want to hear Chicky.
She is crazy.
Tamia's underrated. Tamia's underrated.
My top man.
Brandy, no. Brandy had one album. Get out of here.
What?
One album. I said it. One album.
Which album was that? Which album was that?
No. Let me rephrase. I did like Full Moon too. So she had 2 albums.
I was about to say Full Moon's dope.
I'll give her 2. I'll give her 2 albums. The first one, the Full Moon. That Never Say Never album, trash.
Until she left you, broke your heart.
Kill me.
I don't care. Kill me. I give Brandy 2 albums. Full Moon was solid, but outside of Brandy, no. Tamia is underrated. I love Tamia. Kiki Wyatt
underrated.
Yeah, to me is underrated.
Tamia is underrated. Tamia is
Kiki Wyatt got like 30 kids.
If you listen to A New Day, that's one of my favorite albums by Tamia.
Tamia is underrated. I agree with that. Like she doesn't get enough credit that she deserves.
She remade the Bars. What's the song? Love Me a Special Way. She remade that.
Just dropped a bomb.
I traded Brandy for Lauren
Hill.
No. What?
That's a late trade.
I can't. I can't do it. I can't, man. I trade Brandy for Lauren.
Man, fuck Brandy, man. I said it.
Oh my god!
Like I gotta analyze.
Hey,
that.
Nick. Hey, y'all be touching Nick's nerves, man.
I'm just saying, man. Some of these takes, man. I'm sorry.
Right, Chico says top 5: Cleo Soul. I don't know who that is. Jill Scott, Erica, Tamia, Lauryn Hill. I'm not gonna argue, but I just don't know who Cleo Soul is. Nobody knows who. She what?
Oh, Anita.
Chicky, what's going on with your keyboard? Like, I don't even know how you got Anita out of Cleo Soul. Like, how did that even happen?
Yeah, she know a nickname that we don't know.
Yeah, I like Cleo Soul. I mean, Anita Baker. No, you didn't.
I like Chicky's list for that one. Like I said, I think to me it's underrated. My only issue, Lauryn Hill. I just think that my only issue with Lauryn Hill is I think she should have been way more than what she is.
Yeah.
That's my bit.
I told y'all already. It's time to start reevaluating who we got on the top of this hill because people still putting Lauren up here and she ain't doing shit.
Oh well, that's the point. She ain't doing shit. She ain't pay her taxes, so she ain't doing shit.
She ain't do shit since '98.
She ain't pay her taxes. I know. I said
clean shit. Like she's been touring with people every now and then.
Touring late.
She ain't put nothing out for the people. Like
late.
I think what artists need to understand, y'all work for us. We pay you.
I mean, I'm sure lessons were learned from her because
tell me I'm wrong. Tell me I'm wrong. Artists don't work for us and we pay them.
I'm not
touching that one.
Yep.
What?
There's a
we buy your albums, you get money from the album for your performances and for singing for us.
Not anymore.
I'm not touching
it. No, I'm not touching it.
Well, teach me something because I don't know what the fuck y'all talking about then.
For her, it was
that's just some entitlement there that I'm not touching. Nope.
Well, what do you wait?
I mean, it's not even entitlement. It's like you hear artists sometimes look at somebody that have an opinion on their music, like, who are you? I'm the person who buys your music. I'm the reason you're relevant.
Yeah. And that's it. Because I could easily say the same, because I'm like, yo, I could easily walk up to any artist and say, hey, yeah, I play your music on when I'm doing mixes and parties, shows, whatever. So you deserve it. You owe me a picture. Like, nah, you don't owe me nothing.
No, you owe me a picture. You owe me performance. You owe me music. You owe me what you got hired to do.
So I got a question.
You don't owe me anything though.
So Brian, to that point, so should somebody be able to walk to Brianna and be like, bitch, where's my fucking album?
I mean, you can. You probably get your ass beat by whatever 7'9", 450-pound gorilla she got protecting her.
I'm just saying, like, but that's how you're coming off as a fan.
Yeah,
like,
that's how I feel. And I know it's probably wrong, and I know it's probably entitled and stuck up on my part, but that's how I feel.
It is, but
you are not doing me a favor.
Because I on that same note, I remember having a conversation with an actor, and he basically explained that same story with a fan. She was like, she told him, hey, I pay your salary. She was like, he snapped on her then. He was like, oh, really? So he was like, so if you pay my salary, I just need to give you all my attention right now. I felt him on that, because I'm like, yo, really?
Yeah, no.
He doesn't owe you.
If he's a politician, okay, that's different. But as an artist,
no. The thing with actors is actors are paid by the theater. Even if we don't see their movie, they're going to get paid for acting.
I mean, but
they get paid by studios. Now, music artists, singers, rappers, they get paid off sales, or they should be getting paid off sales. Sales are made by us, people who decide to buy their music.
I don't. But
I mean,
Brian, are you sure?
It's really not much different from an actor, though. Because granted, we still gotta buy tickets to the show. So I mean, it's not much different.
And then
that's why box office numbers are like that. Like,
like, what about streaming? Like, streaming is also part of that equation. And
let's say two things. So two things, okay. Somebody puts out a bad movie, okay. They're still going to get paid for doing their job. Regardless if it's a bad movie or not. Now, the movie might get pushed to Netflix or
they're just not going to get the residuals.
Whatever. They're not getting the residuals.
Right.
An artist puts out a bad album. Nobody buys the album. They don't get paid. Now they're still going to get paid by.
Somebody had to teach me on that, because I'm not sure. I don't know.
I mean, they're still going to get paid by things like their label is going to pay them something. If they go to a concert and nobody buys tickets, they don't get paid that night.
Okay, so this is because it's a catch-22 with that, because one, people who, let's say it does depend on how well the artist is known. That's one. Two, it is a question of how much promotion is going into promoting the album. So essentially, if an artist is really on his press run and he's hitting all the major outlets and people know his name, and he actually, let's say he had a big hit album one.
Did he freeze?
Like, I can't think of somebody who had a big, just give me somebody who had a big album one, but then they had that sophomore slump. That's basically what it was.
Lauryn Hill.
How about Lauryn Hill? Doesn't she owe the fans something?
Genuine.
I mean, I'm specifically speaking on the sophomore slump, but okay.
I'm sorry, Mobile. My bad.
But let's go like Cameron. Confessions of Fire was dope. I love Confessions of Fire. The album after that,
Carriage.
Carriage. Horse and Carriage is on the first one. I know that. But
Horse and Carriage, Confessions of Fire.
Sports, Drugs, and Entertainment. That's the second one. SDE.
I'm sorry. That's right. SDE. Yeah, right.
Yeah. But like I said, it because he hit all the major points, and then all of a sudden he actually the album comes out, and then people actually listen to it and they say, yo, this ain't it. But at the same time, people already bought the album. After you already buy it.
So what happens if you got
you ain't getting your money back?
You got a 4-record deal with a label.
What did he say?
Your first album makes numbers. Your second album, you hit the sophomore slump. You got 2 more albums, and this record company has already crunched the numbers, and you ain't going to bring in the numbers that you're supposed to. They're going to make you put out bullshit. and you ain't gonna make nothing off them albums.
Or they'll just cut you.
Mm-hmm.
I mean, that's nowadays.
But now the thing is, we do now with these kids, and that's why you see people like these artists that you never heard of playing with stacks of money, is they loan them money.
Yeah, it's 360 deals.
Yeah, so they loan them money, like, and you have
they want money on the back end.
They have to sell, but nobody is teaching these kids how to shop. There's nobody teaching these kids how to do anything about stage presence or pushing your album. So they put out trash, nobody buys it, and you never hear from them again. Where the fuck is what's my man name? Gold all in my wrist.
Oh, Gold. Trinidad James. Yeah, he's a one-hit wonder. I'm gonna tell you that right now.
Yeah.
Yep.
But they gave him so much money because they figured he was going to actually work the business, and he didn't.
Yeah, he's a social media star now at this point, but yeah, but as far as musically, and he used the music to actually build his brand outside of music, which that's the smart thing to do. Yeah, so you could always have something coming in, but he's not going back to music because he can't really put nothing out. I mean, in music, you're only hot as your next hit.
Bingo. Yep. Exactly.
Yep. And you can tell some of these guys put out these bangers, these motherfucking things that keep the club moving. They keep the DJs pumping their shit, and they got TikTok dances, and you're like, you will never be able to top that. And they don't.
Yeah.
They scream, they scream one hit wonder.
Nah, I ain't gonna front. I hate the TikTok stuff. I ain't gonna front.
But the TikTok, it's a nuisance.
It's
annoying.
It's a new avenue.
But sometimes TikTok does things like rejuvenate old songs.
Oh yeah,
for a long time.
Yeah. That's the guy song I like. Man, TikTok brought that whole song back to life. And guy I like is what 1980.
Guy.
What?
Yep.
Hey, Ernest just quoted Rosa Parks. Yeah, that I mean,
exactly. Yeah. Yep.
You only funky as last cut. Look at Robin, stupid. Talking about I just yeah, but yeah, that's really funky as last cut.
Isn't there a fine line between entitlement and motherfucker? You owe us something. And I go back to Lauryn Hill because she had the one, okay, and the one is fine. If you're gonna just drop us that one jewel, that's fine. But when you go on tour, that's your money,
right? Yeah.
And if I see or if their news comes out that the last 3 cities that you went to, you didn't even show up, or you showed up later, you just gave a bullshit performance, that 4th, 5th, and 6th show might be like, you know what?
Ain't gonna happen.
Fuck you. So that's what I mean, Mobile. Like, I know what you're saying is like, y'all, Brian, you talking that entitlement shit, but shouldn't we expect something if we're paying for tickets to your shit?
That is my thing. And you can call it entitlement. You can call me being stuck up or whatever you like, but it's so annoying when these artists come out and they give us something they like, but then you feel like they hate us. But like, we're the ones buying your music. We're the ones keeping you afloat. We built you that house. That's my money. That's my $16 I spent on your CD when we bought
$16.
CDs.
Oh yeah, back then.
When we bought CDs, back then. So I think we are not really old, but we expect a little more respect from the artists and the connection with the people.
I think they should.
I don't want to eat breakfast with you.
Let me fix that one thing you just said. You should respect your craft.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
You can respect the artist by respecting your craft.
Okay.
You know what I mean? So the way you said it is what Mobile's got a problem with. Like, you motherfuckers is entitled. Sit your ass back. But if you respect your craft and take care of your business, fans will be happy.
If I paid my hard-earned money and went
that's what I'm getting at. That's what
and went to a concert, and this artist who I went to go see because I loved the product they put out, sat in one spot and it was the worst performance I've ever seen. I'd be offended because that's disrespectful. And I don't see anything wrong with letting artists know that what they're doing, if they don't do what we desire them to do, is disrespectful. I feel like you should be able to say that's fucking disrespectful.
Yeah, that's where you hit them in the pockets by not showing up for shows. It's a cause and effect.
Like, you know who don't get hit in the pockets?
That's the only way they'll know what you don't like. Like you have to hit them where it hurts.
But I feel like what's happening now. What's happening now is with the loans that these companies or the record labels are giving these artists is kind of negating our respect. I don't have to respect you because I'm gonna get this money anyway, B.
I don't understand, Chiggy. For Lauryn Hill, I don't understand, but I was about to bring up like Beyonce. She puts out a show, and people pay. Man, they pay mortgages to go see that mother.
But I've heard that. But Beyonce puts on a fucking performance, though, don't she?
That's what I'm getting at. That's what I'm getting at.
She does not cheat the customer. Does not cheat them.
Yeah. If you and that's why I'm going back to Usher. Like Usher puts on a fucking. I've never been to one, but from all fucking all evidence shown, this dude puts on a goddamn show. Why the fuck, if you're an Usher fan, why wouldn't you want to go see him 2-3 nights in a row in 4 different cities?
Yeah. And see, Jasmine says Insanity is doing the same thing over and over again, expecting different results. The reason we would go to we would keep going to these artists' concerts because we are hoping and wishing and praying that they learn something between the time I saw them last time. But
you're actually hoping for Lauryn Hill to be mature, like grow. You're actually hoping for her to be like grow. Okay, so I finally appreciate, and then you show up. But
to be honest with you, Lauryn Hill knows that all she got to do is put her name on that billboard, and we will pour in there like water. Just to see Lauryn Hill concert.
I know Lauryn Hill is going to get a show. I'm looking at that show sideways. Like, is she going to show up?
This time will be different.
I'm sorry. There it is, right there. Reputation is going to meet
please. Now, man, Lauryn Hill got better chance to pay her taxes before she could show up at the concert.
Yeah, like she.
Yeah. Nick is cynical. Nick, wait, how the fuck are you a lawyer? You're cynical as fuck. Because, we're gonna get
that's
you
what
off.
you gotta be.
Hold on. Nick reads.
No.
You can't be gullible and be a lawyer.
Nick is like, hey, we're gonna get you off. This motherfucker going to jail.
You got to plan for the worst, hope for the best.
Hey,
my god. Hey, but when did y'all know that Lauryn Hill was off? Was it the Unplugged?
Buy the tickets, complain, buy, repeat. That's
exactly.
That's what we do.
Yeah, we.
I knew Lauryn I knew we would be waiting a long time for Lauryn Hill to come out with an album when she put out that fire and didn't follow it up in the next 2 years. That is not what you do. Listen, if you put out something like the dot, what is it, the Miseducation of Lauryn Hill? You got to follow it up with something. Follow it up with the Growth album, The Education of Lauryn Hill. Shit.
There's no education there, Brian. That's the problem.
But
there's no education. She's telling rocks.
She knew she's been making $1 million off us every year solid for the last 20 years. And it's not going to change.
Off
of people.
Was Ziggy the issue?
Yes. He was some of it, but now she just got comfortable in it.
I ain't blaming Ziggy, man.
Ziggy didn't want her performing.
Hey, she made bad deep decisions, okay?
So you think
that she should have just ran through the city like somebody?
That's not what he said. That's not what he said. Chill out.
He said, did Ziggy tell her not to pay her taxes?
Probably he is Jamaican. Ooh.
You know what?
The views said by this motherfucker Brian don't goddamn reflect
exactly
our shit. I can't say it right because I'm not educated.
Never shoot a sour beer.
The views and comments read by Brian Leonard do not reflect those of the company podcast.
This motherfucker drunk and said the shit right. God damn it.
He's not drunk.
The fuck he ain't. He just took
Yeah,
that fucking ying to the head.
This show's been brought to you by Sour Monkey Beer. 9 point.
That's racist.
So I bet
9.5%. Anyway, anybody got any shotgun topics? Anything want to get off their chest?
Nick does.
Favorite Christmas songs? What Do the Lonely Do for Christmas? And Silent Night by the Temptations. Got it.
Hey, man.
Well, just briefly. I always got to shout out Donny Hathaway this Christmas.
Okay. Yep.
And I want to give an honorable mention. Hey, it's always a good time to tell someone F you. So Wham, Last Christmas. They tell you F you. Wham. Wham, Last Christmas. Essentially, that song's telling you F you. You got me last year.
I gotta go back and rule.
Listen, think about it. He said, you got me last year. You ain't gonna get me this Christmas. F you.
Oh, I gotta go back and listen to that.
Yeah, I gotta listen to this one.
Listen to the lyrics of that song. You got me last year, B. I'm paraphrasing. You ain't gonna get me again.
Did you catch that off the documentary, or did you just figure that out?
No, I've knew that for a couple of years now.
Because I haven't. It's been a long time since I listened to that. Okay.
And then the video for it also kind of shows that too, because the girlfriend, she's with George Michael at first, and then she with the other guy, Andrew.
We know that she wasn't with George Michael. Okay.
in the video, man, come on, man.
Right,
she wanted that nigga his hotel. She wanted
the gift that George Michael
they went separate ways.
She gives to the boyfriend, to Andrew.
They went separate ways. They didn't go together.
I'm just saying. I mean, I grew up Silent Night, but
they worked as one. He did not know her biblically.
Can I say? Can I say two things real quick?
Go ahead.
On my background. So clearly, I'm not black. So I grew up in a non-American household.
No shit.
First time I heard the Temptations' "Silent Night,"
you cried.
Was California Raisins. They had a special. And
for everybody that doesn't know, the California Raisins were a cartoon that were these.
It wasn't a cartoon. It was
and like claymation.
Claymation.
And they were raisins. For some reason, they were the fucking shit. So go ahead.
And they made gold records though, but it was the Temptations' voices over their claymations. All right.
Yeah.
So that's the first time I ever heard it, and I was like, "Yo, this is a dope fucking song." 3 years later, I realized, oh no, this is not them. This is the actual fucking the Temptations. All right.
Mm-hmm.
My accent started fading away by that point.
Your accent faded away?
I'm sorry, my immigrant accent, Brian, started fading away. So George Michael, Wham was whatever big in I was like maybe six.
Sorry, bro. I kind of lost y'all for a minute. Y'all still talking about Wham? I'm sorry.
No, we're done.
He tuned you out.
Well, now I am.
My headphones went out. Shut up,
bro. No, now I'm so
disrespectful.
So disrespectful.
So disrespectful.
I think George Michael left Wham by I might have been 5th or 6th grade. My life, you all remember Scantrons? Did anybody remember Scantrons?
Mm-hmm. Yeah.
So you had to go to the librarian to get Scantrons for 10 cents each back then.
For those that don't know,
I went over there. Well, we called it Scantrons. I don't know what y'all call it.
No, it's called Scantrons. You're good.
You pay for it?
So my librarian who used to sell the Scantrons was listening to George Michael. I was like, he's gay, right? I'm in 5th or 6th grade. I just want to talk shit to my librarian.
Damn.
I don't know that he's gay. I have no idea what gay is. I just know this motherfucker is gay because I want to piss off my librarian. 3 years later, this motherfucker comes out as gay with AIDS and he's dead. God damn it.
Social stories don't always end in happy endings. To some of them shits just take a nosedive off a cliff.
This went all the way over too.
I do want to preface. I should have prefaced it. I enjoyed George Michael as an artist. He made good music. But I just want to piss my librarian off because fuck her.
When Sosa writes his book, don't expect this shit to end correctly.
No,
last page, everybody dead. Goodbye, bitch.
But no.
Yeah. Okay, so I don't know if he answered the question, but that's that. Okay. I said Silent Night and What Did Lonely Do for Christmas? Nick said who?
I said, well, Donny Hathaway, This Christmas, Wham, Last Christmas, also includes Silent Night, Jackson 5, and Jackson 5, Santa Claus Coming to Town.
You can't beat that, though.
He said, I feel so bad because I'm over here dying laughing.
Hey, man,
you told the saddest story ever.
This is just...
Go ahead.
Blame it on my immigrant status.
What was yours?
I didn't even put much thought into it, but if you want to just say, I'm gonna go off the wall, and I'm gonna say, of course, the classic Mariah Carey joint, which she really is a top singer. Whoever,
I mean, okay,
on all the lists you put up, like if you don't mention Aretha, Whitney, Mariah, and then Beyonce in 84. The fifth one, no, yeah, you could go wherever. So I had to make sure we put Mariah in there. So yes, Mariah Carey, this her Christmas joint. I want Christmas You. But then I gotta throw the Destiny's Child 8 Days of Christmas, because that is different.
God damn.
That is different. Like I said, you gotta go left.
None of y'all said Quad City DJ is what you gonna get her for Christmas.
Get the fuck out of here. Hey, log off, motherfucker. I'll take the rest. Yeah. I'll take care of the rest of the show. Log off.
Thank you, Sosa. Hey, Brian, look at that door. You're right.
He freeze. He froze.
He
froze.
Am I froze?
See what you see? See what you do? You say that dumb shit? You do that dumb shit?
Y'all are not gonna sit there.
Wait, who the fuck says Quad City DJs on purpose?
I do.
Get the fuck out of here.
The podcast guys knew what Brian was saying was some talk.
Oh, he
better not. No.
Brian,
hey, thanks for joining the company. Let's go.
Well,
what you gonna get for Christmas? What you gonna get that boy?
I hate Brian.
That's not fair.
Merry Christmas, everybody. We hope you have an amazing fucking Christmas. It is Monday. That's what Christmas is. We're gonna try. We may do a show before New Year's. We may not. We don't know what we may do. We'll talk about it during the post show. But we love y'all. Thank you so much for sticking with us for all these years we've been doing this. And we're gonna see you next Thursday. All right?
We don't love all of y'all.
All the songs are in.
I hate you, Brian.
Yo, of course, Chicky loves this shit.